Shalom Evrocher, it's Yom Hey Parshas Beshalach Yud Aleph Shvat Tavshin Pevav. And Bez Hashem Yisbarach, we will learn a nifladige short piece in Zera Shimshon Ois Yudalet. Learning Zera Shimshon is always a scholar for children, for refuahs, for yeshuas, for parnasa, for shefa, for atzlacha. But this piece in particular, Amit Hashem B'siyata Dishmaya, will be a tremendous scholar to be Merapei Choyle Yisrael. Let's learn Ois Yudalet. The pasuk says, Hashem says, Im Shemoya Tishri B'Koili, if you listen to me, then Kol HaMachlo Asher Samti B'Mitzrayim Lo Osim Alecha. All those sicknesses and all the hardships that happened in Mitzrayim, I will not place on you. Ki Ani Hashem Roifecha, because I, the Eibishter, are your doctor. And the obvious question is, if Hashem's the doctor, that shouldn't be the reason why a person shouldn't get sick. A doctor is used after a person's sick to heal the individual from his sicknesses. So how do we read this pasuk? Hashem says, I won't place upon you machlas because I'm your doctor. So Rashi says what Rashi says. Explains the Hereg Zera Shimshon, a Dava Nifla. Says in Shulchan Aruch, Chosh Mishpat Siman Tav Chaf, Siv Chaf Aleph. If you have Reuven and Shimon are fighting, Reuven's a doctor, and Reuven punches Shimon in his eye, for example, and Shimon now needs a doctor. Says Reuven, okay, I'd like to volunteer my services to you. I have to pay your rupee, I have to pay for your healing. I'm a doctor too. Please come to my office tomorrow morning. Shimon can say, I'm sorry, I'm not listening to you. I don't want the one that caused this sickness to be my doctor. And you please have to pay for another doctor to heal me. Bring another doctor and you will heal him. Says Zera Shimshon. We know it's actually a Dazakanim in this week's parsha that the Eibishter keeps the Torah too. If the Eibishter keeps the Torah, if the Eibishter causes a person to get sick, then the Eibishter can't be the doctor. We'll have to bring another doctor. There's no other doctor. The Eibishter is the doctor of the world. HaKadosh Baruch Hu Roi Feshalanu. The Eibishter is our doctor. If Hashem Chas v'Shalom will cause us to get unwell, and Yachal Rapesenu, he can't heal us. Olachein Einay Chayvel Banu. So the Eibishter, Kol HaMachla Samti B'Mitzrayim Lo Yosim Alecha. You know why? I won't put upon you all those hardships and all those sicknesses and all those machlas. Ki ani Hashem refecha. The Eibishter is a roi feichole am Yisrael. And I won't be able to be a doctor if I cause the problem. Therefore, I won't put the problem on in the first place. And I'm sure many of you are wondering, what does that mean? Does nobody get sick? After all, people are getting sick, and the Eibishter is our roifi. So how does this add up? Explains the Zera Shimshon in the next piece. V'zeh Tama Medrash. The Medrash says on the pasuk, Shnei Shadayich, v'nogaf Hashem es Mitzrayim, nogav v'rofei. The pasuk said, when Hashem Yisbarach hit Mitzrayim, there was a level of beating, of hurting, and a level of refuah. Says the Medrash like this, and read it to Gemara in Megillah 2. Amr Shlakish. Ein HaKadosh Baruch Hu Makeh es Yisrael Elam Kein Boyer Lehem Refuah Tchila. There's a rule that we are all familiar with. The Eibishter is Maktim Refuah Lamaka. Before a person gets sick, the refuah is already there. Shnema Baroifi Yisrael. That's by Klal Yisrael. Aval Umas Oilam by the Goyim, that's not the case. With Tchila Malka Oisam. First Hashem Yisbarach hits them, and after that he's merapa them. So what's the understanding of this? Why is this necessary? When the Eibishter is Makeh Chas v'Shalom Yid, brings the Machla, the refuah was created beforehand. Says that Zera Shimshon Mishum La Karchach. The refuah has to be there before. Because after Hashem Yisbarach brought the Machla, he can't be the doctor. Since the Eibishter is a Roifei Choyle Am Yisrael, the Eibishter is the doctor for Klal Yisrael, so he has to keep the Shulchan Aruch that says a Roifei can't heal something that he put in the first place. So he creates the refuah first, and once the refuah is there first, then it's not a problem, because he's only getting the refuah that's being prepared for him from before. That's only by Klal Yisrael. It's Naga Verofai. First Hashem Yisbarach brings him sick, and then they have to be Zoicha to the refuah, because everything by the Goyim is done through a shliach, through emissaries, through different messengers. Therefore, he can first put the makkah, then the refuah. Ma'ashein came by Klal Yisrael. That can't be. So Hashem Yisbarach is boirei refuah makkah. And it brought down for the Moshe Rabbi once said, another gain that we have from this gift, that the Eibishter is maktim refuah makkah. We have a lachin shulchan aruch of zenene v'zeh lo chasa. If I have an open apartment and nobody's in, somebody wants it, I can't charge him for it because there's no downside to give it to him. I'm not intending to rent it out, and therefore, why should I give it to him? It's anyway available. In the same way, once the refuah was created before the Makkah, then a person wants to daven to Eibishter. He wants a refuah. It won't take much for him to be zoiche to that refuah, because the refuah is anyway lying around. Therefore, with way less tefillah, way less tshuva, we can get hold of that refuah. We don't have that. First comes the makkah, then comes the refuah. That's the first pshat of the Zereshimshon in the pasuk. Hashem never brings a machla on its own. There has to be a refuah inbuilt beforehand. Keni Hashem refecha, and the Eibush that keeps the Shulchan Aruch. The second pshat says the Heilige Zereshimshon. Lefi, Hashem is saying like this, and this is more of a famous pshat. Kol hamachla asher samti b'Mitzrayim lo yasem alecha. Keni Hashem refecha. Hashem is not saying I won't put sicknesses at all. No, I'll put sicknesses, but not the type that were in Mitzrayim, which means the Makkahs that came in Mitzrayim, they came to take revenge and they came to hurt them. When Chas v'Shalom, the Eibishter decrees that a person shall have Yisurim, that's not out of Nekama, it's not out of hatred, Chas v'Shalom. It's Eisa Sheyev Hashem Yochiach, in order to heal you spiritually. A person should hear the awakening call. Why is this happening? Why do I feel this pain? Why is this relative of mine going through this parasha? That will cause the person to make kabbalas, to do tshuva, and that will be the tachlis hanirtza. That's what the pasuk says. I am the roifei ne'eman, that I'm doing this for your benefit, for your gain, for you to be in this oyer b'tshuva. All the Eibishter helfen the schus of the Heilige Zereshimshon Yagid Madenu, alle choli Yisrael shav refuah shalema, and all those that are healthy should stay healthy, and we should be zeicha to hear only the surahs toivos. A good Shabbos kol tov schus Yagid Madenu.